Nigerian Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, Uche Naji, has admitted that the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, never issued him a degree certificate, despite despite claiming to be a graduate of the institution. This revelation emerged in court filings obtained by journalists, where the minister acknowledged that although he was admitted into the university in 1981 to study microbiology and biochemistry, he never collected a certificate because the university refused to issue one. With this, I'm welcoming you to today's episode of the CONFAB on Esteem Radio Vision. I remember myself, early experience. I am Lex posi. And with me in the studio this morning is
Good day to all our viewers. We want to welcome you once again to your favorite program, the CONFAB on Esteem Radio Vision. I still remain my humble self, Adenipekun Afolabi, the prince on the show.
As well as
Good afternoon, esteemed navigators. Welcome to the CONFAB. I still remain my humble self, Ayomikun AY for short.
I know,
Anyways,
we copy that.
no, our people will see now that I came with humble people.
Humble people, okay.
Humble people. I'm the only one that's not humble.
Why?
You did not greet.
Why?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, special thanks to the executive producer and president of the Michael Adeboye Shaolu, our producer Adenipekun Afolabi, the prince on the show, and every other member of staff of Esteem Radio Vision who are doing everything possible to make sure you hear and see us clearly on every of our programs and anchoring programs for your enjoyment and for your entertainment and for your education. Thank you very much for staying with us, especially to you, our listeners and viewers, who makes it a point of duty to always be with us throughout our programs, throughout our transmission, and being a part of our existence. Thank you very much. Because of you is why we are here. Now, let us get into the subject matter. But before then, we'll go on a short break and I'll be right back. The disclosure comes as amid a storm of forgery allegations after investigation reveals inconsistency in the academic and NYSC documents submitted for ministerial screening. In the sworn affidavit, Naji claimed that UNN officials had been uncooperative, insisting that the certificate he has was not released by the university. However, the UNN authorities have since disowned the documents in an official letter dated October 2nd, 2025. Vice Chancellor Professor Simon Otuanya stated that while records showed Naji was once a student, there is no evidence that he graduated or fulfilled the requirement for a degree. The university's latest clarification contradicts the earlier 2023 letter from the registrar, claiming the minister graduated in July 1985, a statement later withdrawn by the school in May 2025. The controversy has also drawn in the National Youth Service Corps NYSC, which reportedly denied issuing the discharge certificate the minister has been parading. While mounting questions over his academic qualification, calls are growing for President Bola Tinubu's administration to investigate how Naji was cleared during his ministerial screening. As of press time, the minister has not issued any public statement regarding the fresh revelations. All right, it's another week, it's another controversy, it's another drama to talk about in the Nigerian political scene. And now it is the turn of Naji. It is the turn of Uche Naji. That is the Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, the supposed graduate of microbiology from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka.
Thank you for that supposed.
It's supposed, of course, because now every evidence that points towards him graduating from that school or having a degree from that school has proven to be false, meaning that the minister is going to face, or hopefully going to face, charges of forgery and false accusation and so many other charges that can. I'm sure by the end of the count, they might have counted up to 25 count charges for him, because I think there are a lot of things that can be associated with stuffs like this. This is under the section 419.
Yes,
This is,
ma'am.
of course, of
419.
course. Yes, I am sure there are a lot of other accusations that can be brought under this particular scenario. But now, the our point of conversation this morning, or let me say, my question for this morning is this: we have we've had situations like Kemi Adeosun,
Mm.
where he was asked to go. He was appointed, I guess, appointed minister, and he was
Minister of
asked to
Finance.
of finance, and he was asked to go because he did not have a, an NYSC certificate to prove that he served. He only
No, 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 no,
she
no.
only had an exemption certificate.
And that exception certificate, that is what the Nigerians are trying to get the root of it, that she's supposed to serve. Why she
Why
have
did she
the
exempt? Why did
ex,
she have
ex,
to exempt herself exactly? So now, if someone who supposedly had an exemption letter can be relieved of their duty as a minister in this country. Now it is the time of someone who has been proven, because the court has proven it, the school has proven it, the YC has proven it, that he did not graduate from the schools, therefore he did not have a certificate. He did not serve under NYC, therefore he did not have a certificate. He's not supposed to have an NYC certificate,
certificate
but
if
he has been parading a degree
himself.
certificate from UNN and an NYC certificate from NYSC, and is a minister of this country. Um, Ayomikun,
Sir.
this is another.
Can you see now the way he responded? Says, "Sir."
He reached to confuse,
Yes, now.
really.
It's the confusion.
If you are to be honest, he reached to confuse. But let's not allow our confusion to take be the order of the day now. Let us look at it holistically. This is a Nigerian another Nigerian situation playing. I'm sure that we've had other people in the Nigerian political scene like Dino
Dino Menaye that said
Dino Melaye
she had
uh,
different degrees, and
from
part of his degree is a mechanical, being a roadside mechanic.
mm,
And is a degree to him, and so many other things there.
and several other situations, and there are several others in Nigeria that we've heard of them forging certificates. Even the present president of Nigeria has been accused of forging
Forgery,
forgery, and
forgery.
I remember that his documents have been redacted I think in the US.
US.
So a lot of things cannot be confirmed about him. In fact, some people said the initial Bola Tinubu was a woman,
Not
not a man.
man.
So the fact that he is now the new Bola Tinubu is, I mean,
It's confusing.
the point is, we've had a lot of Nigerian politicians being accused of forgery, being accused of false degree certificates and false NYSC certificates. So, Ayomiku, how does this make you feel? First of all, and second, I'm sure you have a degree,
Oh,
and I'm sure you
Ah,
have your NYC certificate.
yeah.
If you have that, and we are both here analyzing issues of Nigeria and people who took the bold step of forging certificates are in the corridors of power. How does this make you feel?
Thank you, Alex. Firstly, this makes me feel the when you are rich,
You
you are
can do
rich.
anything.
There's nothing you cannot do. You are untouchable. When you are rich, there's nothing you cannot do. Because I don't. Because for someone like me, like you said, having a degree with the ASU strike, everything that happened, even
especially your own school.
because
Your school is second to thunder.
because
You scra-
I schooled in Lautech. You should know a normal degree that we are supposed to use 5 years. Spending 7 years for that degree. Now, for someone that maybe I don't know. Okay, let me just use allegedly that they said he forged his degree allegedly.
No, it's no longer
It's not
alleged.
alleged.
A
Court
court has
has
confirmed
confirmed
that
it.
the court has confirmed it.
The school
UNN has confirmed it. NYC has
they have
confirmed
confirmed
it.
it.
So it's
Now,
no longer alleged.
now, okay, for you now to just sit down in one of your in your room
Cyber cafe.
or sabaka, for you to just
I
As
think
if,
that should be Naji Cybercaf.
because honestly, this is I don't know how to put these things in words, because how will you feel that you can do anything like that you like because you want to, because you want to. I mean, what's wrong with you coming out
Actually going to the
go ahead now, going to
university.
the university for you to get the degree?
I remember Jackson, the governor of,
Nurudin Ademola
yes,
Yeah.
Jackson. He was
there was a
once
point he
accused.
was accused of not going to school,
Secondary school, not
and he
yeah,
went, he
Yeah,
went,
now
he traveled out of the country, he
country
went and got a degree
degree.
and came back.
that's how it should be. Because I don't know. Okay, you want to serve, Nigeria. You want to serve with Nigerians, and okay, we Nigerians now, we can't trust you based on the fact that, okay, that is proven now. You did not go to school. You did not serve. I mean, that's
And maybe
I can understand.
Lex, I want to see it from this angle. To serve Nigeria is not by force.
no, no.
I
Yeah,
can understand your frustration. I think every other graduate of a Nigerian institution will share your frustration right now,
Mhm.
feeling like we've been undone by the ingenuity
yes,
of
honestly, because
Nigerian politicians.
if he can forge his certificate.
It means even his marriage certificate can be forged.
Maybe he never married.
Maybe it
Maybe
was
he never
forged.
married.
Maybe
So
it was forged.
because if you can forge if you can forge your certificate, then maybe anybody anywhere can come out and say that, okay, I attend this school and this is my certificate.
And they'll
Then-
present a
and they present a
certificate.
certificate. And the thing is, our judiciary system in this Nigeria is not working well. Before a minister or a senator will be put in office, even president, they must checklist all these things. They must cross check.
Let me quickly push this in. Part of what people are calling for is for the Senate House to come and clear us, come and give us, come and clear our doubts. How did this man pass your screening
Yeah,
when you
that's
are
what I'm
screening him
that's
for
what I'm
for the
that,
post for the position
that's
of
what
a
I'm
minister?
saying. That was I'm saying.
How did he pass the screening? How?
That's
That is the question.
that's still what I'm trying to say. The judiciary system of Nigeria is not working fine. It's not working well at all, because I don't imagine someone presenting you a certificate and you can't cross check it with the university that you claim that you graduated from.
All right. I Ayomikun, I did Yorùbá bù sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti jẹ kún lọ.
Ẹ̀rín
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ilé máa fi rin, you laugh it
Ẹ̀rín.
out.
You laugh it out. That's why that's why I'm laughing, because at this point we've gone beyond crying. A lot of things are not working. Now, Afolabi, this is another situation where we have to question a lot of things about Nigeria. Question ourselves actually, that
Those that
how did we
those
get
that's
here?
questionable.
How okay, that one day. Alright, like how did we get here? How are we here? And for this kind of situation, how do we get out of it? First of all, we know that we are the Nigerian judicial system is complicit, and it is now obvious that even the legislative arm of the country is complicit, because the big question a lot of people have been asking is, how did this man pass the screening at the House of? It means they are all in codes, right? It means the legislative arm, the people who are nominated to be ministers, the presidency, everybody, they are in codes. So it means anybody that has been nominated cannot be screened out. Either you present an official, a recognized certificate, or you present a certificate that does not exist. So, how, please, is there any way out of this,
You know,
as far as you know?
thank you, Les. The angle I want to look at this issue is, according to the Nigerian Constitution, you can be given such position as a minister if you have your primary certificate or secondary school certificate. There is probability of giving you that position according to the Nigerian Constitution. Even the president, if so far you have your leaving school certificate, you are free to become the president. until it will be, I mean, until they amend it. But now, instead of you to coming out to be disgracing your generation,
Your
your
ancestors.
ancestors, why can't you come out boldly that okay, this is the certificate you have, and based on that you'll be screened, nobody will stop you. But you know, one thing about the politician is that they believe because of the money they have that they
They can
can
do
do
anything.
anything, and they believe in their influence, that okay, they will use their influence to get whatever they want. Okay, for instance, now how can someone like that be screened by the Senate? During the screening, they're supposed to look at the certificate and to cross check if, even some of
If they
the,
have to go as far
as
as
far as
confirm
far,
with the institution,
if it is for them to share money, they know
they know how to send prayers to their private mails.
yes, that is the prayer. But
Mm.
now, now this one is not a prayer, it's a cost to them. They will not no, they won't want to look at it. You understand?
Mm.
Because I can't just imagine, I can't just imagine for you to be claiming that okay, you are a graduate. It is not by the graduate. Yes, the
Yes.
constitution give you that opportunity. Why can't you come out? You know, okay, like the present governor of Osun State, Senator Nuruddin Ademola Jackson. That sometimes ago he was accused that okay, why we you are not the I mean, you are, he's not part of the set that he claims that he graduated from, I mean, the secondary school at the Ede. And later they trying to play a kind of game, and later he have to swallow his pride, or why will I put it,
Yes, well,
going out of the country to get the
degree.
degree. And after that degree he came back, and those who allege or accuse him previously now want to come back on him. He said okay, come back, this is my certificate. That is why if you want to call the governor of Osun State with the name on his certificate, you have to put it Nuruddin Ademola Jackson
Jackson.
Adeleke. That is what is on his certificate. Because some people have some ask about it, that how will someone have the long that, I mean,
Four names.
4 names on the certificate, just for you to prove it that okay, you said he's not the one bearing Nuruddin
Yeah, there's Jackson.
Jackson.
There's
Okay,
Ademola. There's
okay,
Adeleke.
whatever you want
Prove
to
it.
prove it. That is how it's supposed to be.
That's what they call proven beyond reasonable doubt.
Doubts. No, that's not how you now said okay, you are not the owner of the the certificate, because everything has been included in the degree. It means he's the rightful owner of the certificate.
certificate.
Now, our politicians should learn that it is not by the certificate. Don't say because you want people to rate you high, you are now,
You are paddling your certificate.
even if they want to charge him, we can forgery one,
Yes.
conspiracy, and how will I put it? Confusing,
The
presenting, presenting.
Even the university can
Yes.
sue him to
Can
court.
sue him
Yes,
for
because-
Misrepresenting the university.
Yes,
Yes,
because
he's misleading the crowd.
yes, you want to tarnish the image
Of
of
the university and of the credibility of
the
NYC as
credibility
well.
of NYC as well, because you claim that okay, you get the certificate from there. Look at the former Minister of Finance, Kemi
Kemi
Adeosun.
Adeosun, yes.
Now, Kemi Adeosun, do you know one thing about Yoruba people? Those who put this matter during the Kemi Adeosun, they are Yorubas. They don't want anyone to tarnish their image. That's why they said, okay, you cannot put Kemi Adeosun. And do you know the funniest thing? The president then, the late president
Buhari.
Muhammadu Buhari, now changed her with an Hausa man. Instead of taking that position back to Yoruba, and Yoruba people still
Yes.
they still happy with that, because they don't want anyone to tarnish their image. Now it is now the turn of Naji. I think
Although we can still say that they still allow someone to tarnish their image, but continue.
okay,
I understand what
someone
you're saying.
someone that we know that we cannot mention. You know, now it is now the turn of Naji. I think by now Naji should have leave that office. It is not worthy to be our minister. Someone who can lie from the pit of hell to Nigerians. no one knows how many documents he has
Forged.
forged at that ministry. You know, he can embezzle a lot of money for
And he will forge
he
it.
will forge
He will
it.
do it
He
at
will do it
Synergy
at
Cafe.
Synergy Cafe. No, he should have relieved from that office by now.
Yeah.
If our president, I'm saying this to our
As a call
president,
to action.
yeah, as a call to action, that by now he should have removed from that office, not voluntarily resignation, no, because it has nothing to resign about. Just what Nigerians is expecting is that president should have taken into action that, okay, you are no longer part of the ministers of this country, so that people who
We'll
want
know
to,
they are serious with.
yes, people who want to repeat such will have to curb themselves, that, okay, look at what happens to Najo, don't let me disgrace my ancestors and my oncoming unborn
Generation.
generation.
Mm.
No, this is what Nigerians is expecting. But the area where I'm having a rethinking is that, you know, when I know that you have you are a victim of something, maybe you've commit such how will I put it, you have once in my shoe,
Mm.
and you are the one who to judge me. You know, how will you stand in front of me and be saying to me that, okay, hey, leave the office, because I will know that are you that want to tell me
You are
to
also
leave the office.
complicit.
You are also complicit. That
Mm.
is the bone of contention
A
now.
thief cannot judge a thief.
Ah,
Mm.
let's agree with
No.
that.
Anyways, ST Navigators talking about public officials or officials of the nation that we call Nigeria. A Nigerian minister's aide, Rukaya Farouk, faces backlash over old tweets supporting death for blasphemy, dismissing Christian killings. This is the special assistant on new media to the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, has come under heavy criticism for a tweet she posted about blasphemy on April 29, 2020 via her official handle. Western education has done more harm than good to our society. That's the reason some miscreants will commit blasphemy and some Muslims will defend them. Rukaya posted, any knowledge that will make me stand against my religion, Ya Allah, distance me from it. This is a tweet that was posted by Rukaya Farouk, and she is the special assistant or special advisor on new media to the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security of Nigeria. As we are jumping from one minister, we are jumping
Okay,
to
to
another
another.
minister. Now, this is a cause for concern because a as an official, as a public official in this country, one of the barest requirements of you, one of the barest minimum of requirements of you or from you, is your religious tolerance, right? If you are to serve Nigeria in any capacity, in whatever capacity, even if you are supposed to serve Nigeria in a capacity as an Islam or in an Islamic capacity or in a Christian capacity or in any religious capacity, your the first thing that is required of you is religious tolerance, because we know that Nigeria is a country of multi-religious people. We have multi-religion in Nigeria. And if you are to serve Nigeria, now you're not serving a sect, you're not serving a group, you're not serving a religion, you are serving the country as a public official. It means that the first thing you should do is make sure you have religious tolerance. Now, this is a serving special advisor to a minister, and just 4 or 5 years ago, she posted this. This is a cause of concern, knowing that recently a lady died or was attacked. She was attacked and she died uh, with the accusation of blaspheming the Prophet Muhammad. In 2020 or 2021, what's her name? This lady in Sokoto.
That is
Yes. was
Is it not Deborah or
Deborah.
someone
Yes,
else?
Deborah was also maimed, killed, burnt to ashes because she was perceived to have blasphemed um, the
Anabi Muhammad.
yes, Muhammad, Prophet. Sir, okay, before I'm accused of blasphemy again, the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, for it, though, at least maybe that might not have been. No life is more important than the other. We have to confirm that. Um, but at the same time, maybe because these people are predominantly Muslims and they are doing this not on behalf of the country, but on behalf
Therefore,
of their
their
sect or
beliefs.
their belief of their group
Mm,
of their location.
mm,
But this person, this Rukaya Farouk, whatever she says, she's saying on behalf of the country. Whatever she does, she's viewed in the spectrum of being an official of Nigeria. And she can say something like this. Right now, no, there has been no indication that this initial position has changed simply
mm,
because she became an official of the country.
mm.
Right? But it's still a reason for concern. Should we? Okay, I think my first question should be: is there what? How does being how do we reconcile being an official of Nigeria and being a religious person? How do we reconcile this? And how do we bring these two together to make sure they don't affect themselves? You don't misrepresent your religion, at the same time you don't misrepresent the people you are supposed to represent, and you have the interest of people at heart. Because as far as I'm concerned, it means that if this person should be in a position to fight for the rights of Christians, for example, she might not do it.
Mm.
She might not do it because her religious
She
beliefs
will
or
be
the way she
biased.
she'll be biased. And this they call it national integrity, right? If you are lacking in national integrity, should you be in any position of power in this country? That is my question.
You see, thank you, Alex. Looking at this scenario, one thing about one I want us to know is that whatever the position or whoever you are, you should have the interest of people around you, not only your own interest. And for you, one thing about me, I'm a Christian, but there's nowhere you mention Anabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that I will not join you to give that accolade to the Anabi Muhammad. And as a Christian, I will not be part of people who will be preaching or say things about the other religions negatively, because I believe that okay, we are all serving God. And if you are in the position, you are not there for yourself, you are there to represent the interest of the people, not your own interest. Whatever it is your interest, you have to keep it to yourself. It should be the interest of the people you are representing, not that you just be saying okay, because I'm a this, I don't take shit, I don't do this. You now be saying all sort of things, and no one will like to put you in the position. Look at what is happening to her now. The comment you've made in the past,
Five
now
years
5 years
ago,
ago,
now coming
now
back to
coming
be a
back to you,
cause of
like Yoruba people
controversy
do
for
say that in your ogun ọdún
Nigerian.
whatever you do, knows that someday people will still talk about
The
it.
internet never
The
forgets.
internet will never forget either your errors or what have
Or
you,
you're good.
or your good. Internet will not forget. That is why we need to be conscious of what we will be posting or what we'll be saying. Some people just saying okay, because I want people to know that I'm a religious person. Maybe because she's trying to get a position then, so that they will be able to put her in the
Mm.
position. You are in the position already now. Look at what is coming back to you. And this is not what somebody like me is expecting from anyone who hold public
Public office in
office in
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Because as a public, as someone who owns a public office, you are not there on your own.
You are there to
You are
represent
there
the
to
country.
represent the country. And for you to now be saying, okay, you can, everything that your religion speaks is what you believe. Nobody is saying that you should not go with the belief of your religion, but it shouldn't be something that you will be saying to affect others' religions. And even both Muslim and Christian, they are guilty of accusing the traditionalists too that
Even the traditionalists are doing the same now.
now
Yes,
it
they
shouldn't
are doing
be.
the same now.
It shouldn't be.
If there's anything that we need more than ever, it is religious tolerance in Nigeria.
Yes,
It doesn't.
it
It shouldn't
shouldn't be.
matter what religion anyone is practicing.
Even,
What should matter? What should be at the forefront of anybody's
what
mind
we call
is the fact
the
that we are Nigerians first.
nepotism, favoritism, they are the
Tribalism.
tribalism. They are the one who is these are the things that is affecting us in this country. That okay, I'm a Muslim. I don't want to have anything to do with Christian.
Christians
I'm a Christian.
or
I don't want to have
traditionalists.
anything to do with the Christian. I want to use this man as an example. This prophet, is he Oladile? Is one of the Celestial Church of
Okay.
Christ prophet. If you see that man, maybe because his background is the Muslim background, he will do everything with other religions. If the traditionalist invites him,
It will go.
he will be there and preach to them. If the Muslim invites him, he will go there to what? To preach. And nobody will say, okay, what is this man saying? That if you are living, you are not living for yourself.
And I remember there was also a well-known Nigerian that called himself Alaji Pastor Oluwo.
Yes, now that is our mentor.
Yes.
Our mentor is my mentor. That is late Benga
Adeboye.
Adeboye. He called himself that Alhaji Pastor
Pastor
Oluwo. You have
Oluwo.
to
That is to show us how important it is for us to respect
other.
every religion, because we are first humans before we became religious. Now, Ayomikun, let me have your opinion on this.
Okay. So thank you, Alex. To me, one major problem of we Nigerians is religion. I'm playing this religion. I'm with this religion, and I'm with this religion. Muslim. There's a lot of debate that's probably going around now in Nigeria about Muslims and Christian. They the two people are trying to take a side
Mm,
that this religion is better than this religion, and they will give you facts that this religion is better than this religion. And God has said that God has already told us that He is three in one. That it does not matter wherever it is that you go to. There's just only one true God, and there's only one living God. No matter what religion you are serving. So now, about this matter now, one thing I will always say is the internet never forgets. The internet never forgets. No matter what position you are, no matter what you are doing, the internet never forgets. Now imagine the special advisor now of that's
what is she advising, sir?
that's a very old tweet. That's 2020.
They are the kind of people that will advise Atiku to go and delete his tweet.
His tweet,
she made she made that tweet 2020. Now imagine now that tweet is what is
Coming back to
is
bite
about
her
to
ass.
Oh,
now.
2020
Yes.
is almost equivalent to Yoruba proverb in your ogun.
So imagine now
Ọdún
that
márùn-ún.
imagine that is what is keeping out at the back now. So one thing is internet never forget whatever it is that we are doing. We should make sure that we do it well in more. We should be decorum about it. We should decorum about it. More responsible to whatever it is that we are going to put out there.
All right, thank you very much, Ayomikun. One thing that we will continue to preach is religious tolerance, because it's very important for us as Nigerians to see ourselves first as humans, first as Nigerians, before we see ourselves from whatever religion that we practice or that we belong to. This is how we can move forward as a nation. This is how we can see ourselves as brothers and sisters, regardless of whatever
And all
aspect of the country
all
or
these
part of the
religions
country
is
that we
not the
come
one that
from.
will take us
It
Yeah.
is your good works
Yeah.
that will
Yes.
take you to heaven. So either you are a Christian, you are an Islamic
Yeah,
person, or you're a
Muslim,
Muslim, or you're a traditionalist.
nationalist,
The most important thing is for you to be good humans.
and always
Be
ensure
good
that you are
humans.
serving God.
Exactly. Exactly. Ọlọ́run ló mẹ́ni tó ń sìn.
Mm,
That's what he said.
mm.
So it doesn't matter if you carry religion on your head or you carry it on your waist. The most
The
important thing is
extremist.
what
Mm.
you do. God sees it. They say God sees our most innermost art. Before we continue on the CONFAB this morning, we'll go on a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back from that very short break. Sometimes ago we talked about the graduation of students or
Mm.
pupils from lower classes to higher classes, and how a lot of states have moved to ban them and ensure that they don't overburden
The
parents,
parents.
you know, concerning their children. That if
Graduation
it's not
from
important,
nursery to
from
primary,
nursery to primary, from
primary
KG
one to KG
primary,
to
or
nursery.
pre-nursery to nursery, KG to, I mean, you do elaborate graduation,
Mm.
sew gowns, and ask them to do a lot of things. He said if it's not important, it is banned and completely banned. A lot of states are joining in this particular trend and ensuring that this particular
Part of the
burden
state
is
is
lifted.
Osun
Yes,
State.
part of the states that have joined this trend
Mm.
is Osun State, and a lot of other states have joined as well, and to ensure that this does not happen again. One of the one of the one of the trend that has happened or that has been happening in the secondary schools, simply because the universities and higher institutions of learning has been doing it, has been the sign out.
Mm.
A lot of secondary school students have started doing it, sign out, and in fact their own, youthful exuberance always brings about a lot of
Yeah.
crazy things, and their own sign out always comes in a crazy way, that they tear their school uniforms and they sign on it and they do a lot of crazy things on it. But now, that is not our major point of discussion
Mm.
for the confab this morning. University of Port Harcourt have decided to ban sign out for graduating students in the university. They banned it and they made a public post, or a public made it a public knowledge that any student found doing this shall be arrested. But you know what we say about youths? We know the year will get coconuted.
Get connected.
Now, some university graduates in the University of Port Harcourt decided to go ahead, defying the orders of the university, that they are going to go ahead with their sign outs and they are going to do their thing regardless of what or how the university thinks of it. Now, this has backfired a lot, and the university has decided to arrest the students found um, wanting or found defying the rules and the
And
laws
regulation of
of
the
the
school.
university. Now, this has caused a lot of outrage, a lot of reactions online, that people are saying, why would they do that? Allow them enjoy themselves. And the school is saying, is standing on its ground and saying, this is how we operate in our school.
Mm.
We do not go otherwise. Anybody who does otherwise is considered a criminal and shall be treated accordingly.
Definitely.
Now, let me start from Ayomikun. Ayomikun, what do you think of this? This definitely is looking like a bad publicity for the school, but at the same time, as far as I'm concerned, I think this our university or our institutions of learning, higher institutions of learning, they are not only there to teach academic
Yeah.
excellence, they are also
Morals.
there to uphold morals, to uphold responsibility, and us being responsible to our society, being law-abiding students. That's part of what the university is for. And this university is insisting that we are not going to teach you how to pass your exams. We are also going to teach you how to be law-abiding
Morals.
citizens. Morals, uphold morals, and equity and justice. Now, Ayomikun, what do you think this is going to bode for the university? Is this going to be as it is already publicity for the school? Do you think this is bad publicity? Do you think the students should have been allowed to do their thing, and the university should have been lenient with their punishment and all of that?
Okay, thank you, Alex. But with this, can I say a very short story of what happened to me when I was still in school, when I'm in school? Because like I said, I attended Lautech. So, you know, Lautech too, they've banned the.
Did you not say there are a lot of criminals in that school? Anyways, continue, continue.
They said, so now, Lautech as well, Lautech as well as they banned signing. They even it's not even only signing out. They banned all the the FYB activities.
Okay.
All FYB activities. Lautech has banned it because of what happened that I'm about to share. Now there's this time that I think that was will be 2023, 2023 year. They are having this final year signing out. Before we know it, everything gets messed up. You know, tantrums there and there, shooting guns like flying bullets. I remember that time that I couldn't even carry bike. Oh, I ran from school to my hostel because because everywhere was so jam packed. A lot of students sustained injuries that time. So I mean now, assuming the now I'm moving back to assuming the school has not released a statement that
They say this is
is
banned and this is the
banned
punishment.
and this is punishment. Now, I would have said that the school should be lenient. Now, okay, we can get the fact that okay, this is is a day of joy for you. You know,
You that you are not even sure you pass.
You have graduated.
Why
from
is
the
it a
school.
day of joy?
no, no.
You are not sure you pass yet now. Is your result out?
You are not sure.
You are just finishing the exam. Your result never come out.
But
You go to jump up
you
and
know
down.
the thing is you do things by faith. You
Okay.
do things by faith.
You will not read.
Okay. For you now, as a 500 level student, do you pray that you repeat class? No, you won't pray. You won't pray now. You
And
pray
you did
that.
not read though. You did not prepare for exam.
Let's no. See, let's just forget about that.
Okay,
Let's
alright.
just assume
Yes, yes.
let us assume that the guy passed and everything.
Mm.
Now, it's actually a day of joy for you. Agreed. You know, you finished maybe a university that you're supposed to spend 4 years. You managed to spend 5 6 years because Nigeria happens to you. Now you are supposed to fly. Everybody come together to celebrate you. But the university has put out a press statement that nobody should do any signing out inside the school premises. Inside the school premises, but still you have a coconut head. You say that I can do whatever it is that okay that I'm going to neglect whatever thing it is that the school management put out. So what the school management did right there, it is discipline. Shows that the school has discipline and morals must be instilled in school. So I'm supporting what University of Port Harcourt did right there, and I'm with the vice chancellor.
All right. With thank you very much for that opinion, Ayomikun. With this, it means that if the school insists on upholding what they already have set in motion,
Yes.
it means that certain these kind of students that have been arrested, some were able to escape, but some were arrested. These are the people they call scapegoats,
Yeah, no.
right? Some were arrested. It means that it automatically means that they could jeopardize their admission. Their 4, 5, 6 years they are celebrating could actually go down the drain in one day.
Yeah.
Now, Afolabi, this is probably something a lot of us have experienced in our time in school. Yes, the signing out is kind of it comes with a certain kind of adrenaline
Yeah.
that I finished the exam, no more exams and all of that. That's for you when no carry third class komoto because you go still do PGD. So I finished my exams. It comes with its own feeling. You are just happy that you are finally out of the cooking pot that we call universities in Nigeria. Now, but this certainly will have a certain effect, maybe a lasting effect on the students that have been arrested. What do you think? First of all, do you agree with what the university have decided to do? First, I mean by arresting the students. First, then second, how far do you think this can affect the students that have been arrested now?
Okay, thank you. It is obvious that the school management have made it clear to the students that okay, there is no room for this feferity or the party things, that okay, we don't want to see
By
any
feferity you mean afefe ye
afefe
ye.
yeye. Yes, now I call it from
Alright.
Yoruba
Yes,
language
please.
Prosperity.
feferity. Yes, now
Yes.
afefe yeye. You know, there is a period notice to that effect that okay, there's no we don't want to see any of our students with the signing out clothes, not to talk of gathering together and be jubilating, that celebrating that okay, you finally dropped the pen. And you do know one thing, those that take it as a personal thing, most of them, they still have 2 or 3 extra course to rewrite, but they want to do it in order to convince to confuse
their
their
fellows.
fellows, their parents, that they will send the video or the picture to their parents that mommy, daddy, see me, oh. And after a year, when the parent is now asking that it's supposed to be in the NYSC now, they say my
Yes, the
name is
school
not
is delaying
my
us.
the
It's
school
not,
is delaying
they
us.
can not even say the school delay. Maybe you can just say he's helping out with the lecturer to even to clear up
Some things
some things.
that
Was that what you did?
you know that we still have a lot of things to. I mean, the school is the one delaying us. That is when you know that there are some parents and they will believe that. That is why you see most of the students want to have it in their record. Even some will take the clothes home that mommy, daddy, see
I'm
my
going to
sign.
immortalize it.
And are you two, you can sign.
See my no, see my signing out clothes, and someone will just put the clothes somewhere and keeping it for their unborn child.
They
And
hang
see,
it. I went to school.
this my signing out. Oh.
And you know, if like people like Naji now that does not have a certificate, they can keep that and show it to their children and say, I went to school, I signed out.
Alex, why are you dividing this
No,
conversation?
I did not. I'm just
Why are
saying.
you taking this?
Ain't nobody laughing will.
No, the both issue is simultaneous.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
it
They
look
look
alike.
they look alike.
Yeah, they look
No,
alike.
we are accusing Nnamdi of forging
We,
documents.
we did
Of
not
forging
accuse him.
documents.
It was not in our place to
Okay,
accuse
sorry.
him.
This,
He forged it according to the court of
okay,
Nigeria.
He
He
forged
forged it. Yes.
So that let's us face that one.
No, if he
it's not
forged
for-
it,
it's
it
not
means
for
that
sign-outs
if
now.
even if I don't get certificate, at least I have a sign out sheet.
You know, this thing, I want to be in support of the management of the Uniport for carrying out that arrest, because it will serve as a lesson for other students who want to go ahead to saying that okay, the rules and regulations of the school, they are not abiding with it. And one thing is that any society, any organization you find yourself that you can't abide with, strictly adhere to the rules and regulation, the best thing for you is to just leave. If you know that you cannot do without your signing out, go to other schools that allows it, and you started
Or
you
you can
begin
do it on
again.
your street.
Go to your
If
street.
it's a must for you to do it, do
Go
it
to
on your street.
that okay, come and sign on.
Go and buy a lot of markers and share it to people around your street and let them sign.
That is just it. And you know, what I think that should be the part of the the punishment for the such students is that they should give, let's say, one semester. I don't know.
Extra.
Yes, maybe that one will teach. We teach him or teach them a lesson that what it is rules and regulations should stand as rules and regulation. You are not there to say okay, you want to go against it. No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I want to be in support of
The school.
like one of the higher institutions in Osun State now, the Osun State Polytechnic Ere, their dean student of affairs, that is Dr. Tokpe Abiola. He wrote something on the social media that the school authority did not give room for the signing out, and he said there's one paragraph there that any student found or being guilty of this, even without being taken to the panel, your judgment is also is already
It's
on the,
clear.
it's clear that okay, this will be the aftermath, the consequence of your action. And for someone who had something of such, won't would not want to even to destroy or to go ahead. That is that.
All right, thank
I'm
you.
so I'm in support of
Of
Uniport,
input.
the
All right.
management.
Thank you
Kudos to
very
them.
much, Afolabi. It's been a wonderful discussion this morning or this afternoon concerning about a lot of things that has been going on in the country. We've been able to talk about Naji, the minister who has been accused of forgery, forging a certificate. We've been able to talk about Rukaya, the special advisor or special assistant to the Minister of Agriculture, and we've been able to talk about the incidents in the University of Port Harcourt where students have been arrested simply for defying the laws and regulations of the school, meaning University of Port Harcourt. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the confab for today, the 6th day of October 2025. Special thanks to you, our viewers. Special thanks to you, and special thanks to our executive producer, Michael Adebeya Shaolu, our producer, Adenipekun Afolabi, and every other esteemed members of staff at Esteem Radio Vision who are doing everything, one thing or another, and everything you can think of to ensure that you can see us clearly, you can hear us clearly, and you can always be a part of our programs here at Esteem Radio Vision. And on behalf of my fellows on the program today, we have Ayomikun AY for short, who has been lending his rich opinion on issues of national discourse, and we also have Afolabi Adenipekun, the prince, on the show. Thank you very much for being a part of the program this day. And I remember myself, LEXPUSI Lex posi until I come your way again, or till we come your way again on the confab. Um, please do not drink and drive, and make sure you have religious tolerance towards one another. We are first humans, we are first Nigerians before we became religious.
We should be law abiding.
Let's be law abiding. It's very important. Until I come your way again, bye for now.